I thought all day. I mean, you look at what they did. You got to tip your hat to Northern Kentucky. They gave us a really good punch today, and we just kept battling and didn't quit fighting. I mean, kept staying in our approach. We walked, I think it was 12 times maybe, and they wiggled themselves out of a few jams and made some pitches. And I just kept telling our guys, look, it's not going to continue. We just stay in our approach, take our walks. If they're giving it to us, and then they're going to leave one or two of them up, and we're going to get them. Tip your hat to Kobe Branch and Dylan Carter, man. My goodness, those are two really big hits. So, yeah.
On Kobe's home run, I think it was two sliders to start off with, and then I don't know if he meant to throw a fastball or not, but he got a fastball, and he about to jump out of his shoot to put it over the fence.
Yeah, we know what kind of player, Kobe can be and what kind of player he is. And, he had a rough day yesterday, but that's baseball, right? I mean, every now and then they get you, and he probably didn't have the start we wanted early with him, as far as his bat wins, but it just shows his resilience. Just stayed within his approach, got his heater, and when he didn't miss it.
And you talked earlier to me about having Dylan hit that 9-hole. You kind of saw him as a leadoff hitter. I mean, that's what he's done before, but he came up the right time right there.
Yeah, I mean, you look at what Dylan does. I mean, gosh, he'll take his walk, he'll bunt for us. He can hit for power. He plays a really good center field. He does it all. And you look at what he did today, and he got in a good count because he didn't chase, and then when he got his pitch, he didn't miss it.
And I know you're not a big look-ahead guy, but to get a win like this, I know it's just 6 games into the season, what could that do for the team?
Oh, yeah. No, you always build off stuff like this, and it's always good to be able to reflect back on this and tell guys, hey, you're never out of a game, no matter what. And, hey, I thought, like I said, I'm going to tip my hat to Northern Kentucky. They came out and played a really good game. They got a couple balls up in the wind, which we were trying to do, and we never could there early, and they got out of here and put us behind. And then it's great for wins like this because, like I say, you're able to reflect back and go, okay, man, they gave you a good shot, but we're not out of the game either. We're really good too. So
how tough is it? You got a pitcher like what Western's throwing today? It doesn't throw too hard. I think with topping at 81, the 2 or 3 innings, hitters get a little bit jumpy sometimes when you're facing guys like that.
Yeah, it's really hard to catch the bottom of the ball, and and that's what we kept doing. If you look, we were hitting the top of the baseball. We were rolling over. We were. We just weren't ourselves, and that's what those kind of guys do is they'll take you out of a good approach, and they did. But hey, you got to credit the guys for taking their walks earlier because that just keeps turning the lineup over. And the more bats guys get, the more they get to see pitches, the better they should be, the more comfortable they should be.
Cool. Thanks for
Here's all about Dylan Carter. I mean, it seems like the guy takes a walk, he drops his bat, he's talking to the dugout, just kind of one of those energy dudes all the time. What exactly does he provide? Not just necessarily in these moments where, the big stuff, but every day kind of thing.
Yeah, it's leadership. I mean, this guy shows up. He's one of the first ones when he gets out of class to be at the yard, and he's one of the last ones to leave. He's constantly working his craft, whether it be in the weight room, whether it be in the cage, whether it be his defense. I mean, he's constantly working. His leadership is massive for us.
Is there something to be said for, leadership, not just him, but a lot of these guys are obviously, these are not their first ABs.
No, yeah. I mean, one of the things when you look at older players, there's not going to be breaking balls they haven't seen or velo that they've not been up against. And now we just have to hone them in, get them not to chase, hit strikes, and that's what they're doing.